please enjoy the following WinMac Media Production presentation.
Well, February is CTE month, so the students thought it'd be a good idea to do a tour of the shop, and we'll see some of the career technical activities we're doing here.
First up on the tour is our Shop Saver CNC cutting machine.
So these ladies over here are working on our CNC Shop Saver. Okay, this is a machine that will cut out different things for us. This is an example of a project student made. All these stars were cut out on the CNC here for this American flag. Okay, here's an example of other things we can do here. We cut out this balloon on here. We can do a variety of things on here. Signs, cut out parts for projects. Really a fun project, very high tech, computer based. We're able to get that through a grant through our Perkins funding. So we're really happy to have this piece of equipment here.
All right. And as we're moving on, you'll see all the basics of a shop. We have our table saws, hand saws, miter saws, panel saws. We have our router and our drill presses over here. And as we move on, we have a brand new welding simulator. I'll let Mr. Johnson explain that for you.
Now this is another thing that we have here that we use to teach kids our welding skills before we get into the welding shop. It's an opportunity for the students to learn the methodology as far as hand placement, movement, speed of the electrode. You see Clay here, he's got pretty good at this. He likes to get the highest score on this. Okay, we use this as a supplement to our welding curriculum. We actually do the real welding too, but this is a great way to save some material, money. The kids get an opportunity working here without, you know, the disadvantages of the fumes and wasting metal and stuff like that. So, great way for us to start learning how to use this.
And our next stop is our slightly new 2-3 year old laser engraver and cutter.
So you can see Eric is over here working on this. Eric's done pretty good with the laser engraver here. It's another supplementary project we have here. He's been very busy building cupids with my face on them, so that's exciting. But we can make, you know, simple signs like this here. This engravement into wood. We put the WinMac shop here. There's a couple symbols. We also use it in great detail. You can take a look here. There's a piece of acrylic. We cut out some puzzle pieces with it. Cut out some keychains, stuff like that. So we can do a wide variety of things with this laser engraver. It's been a great instrument to use. The students really enjoy it. A lot of different activities we do with that.
All right, next up is our metal shop. A little bit louder out here now, but as you look back here, you'll see we have Mr. Chris Morgan working in the welding booths. We have Alec working on, what's that called again?
That's our lathe.
A lathe.
Okay, so these guys are busy back here doing a variety of things. We like this space out here. You can see Jace over here is working on one of our fish houses the students are building as well. So it gets to be a space that gets a lot of things done in it. We'll also bring cars in from time to time, do an oil change, fix a tire, some basic maintenance on stuff. We also spend some time doing small engines in this space. We don't have any in here right now, but that's more of a later spring activity.
Over in the back corner here, we have our CNC plasma cutter.
So once again, another high-tech piece of equipment that we have here. Okay, we have the router for cutting out wood, that's CNC. We have our laser engraver. We'll do a lot of CNC work for us. We also have this. So we don't have any current projects going on with this right now, but we kind of have this blank here. You can kind of see a variety of shapes that have been cut out on here. Here we have a Viking head from the Minnesota Vikings. Some Christmas trees some people cut out, some little shields. A lot of variety in this too, so it's a lot of programming. And once again, learning how to do plasma cutting using the equipment we have. So I found that students really enjoy being in here and get a lot of stuff done as well.
All right, and moving on to our final stop, we'll take you outside here to a big project we've been working on.
For the last this is our third house we've completed in the last 5 years. Well, not completed, I guess, but we have worked on. So this is a 28 by 46 home that we're building here on site that will be sold to a respective buyer here. So as we come in here, we can see where we're at right now on this project. A lot of great career opportunities in the building trades, whether it's the framing, the roofing. Right now we're waiting to do some electrical work, so we're going to be starting that next week. After we get that done, obviously the insulation, sheetrock, all the finished stuff on the inside here. I do believe that this is one of the best things that I do for the students, and as we do as a school. It's a great opportunity. Obviously a lot of great careers. We've had a lot of students leave with this program and have pursued careers in construction and building trades field. So this is a big project. We're very happy to have the school support to do things like this. Not every school is excited about this, but we have great support here from our community, our school board, our administration to do things like that, because I do believe it puts our students at a great advantage leaving high school and going out into the workforce.
Fourth and final stop on our interview is the PLTW room. Now, PLTW stands for Project Lead the Way. It's a course for children around the 7th and 8th grade level that learn all of STEM. So here we have a 3D printer that hasn't moved in about 2 years. That's usually our 7th grader use that?
Yeah, I believe so.
Here's our Mr. Nathan Johnson setup. He wears many hats here at the school. And back here we have our VRC robotics everything. Here we have this year's field. We have my personal robot along with these gentlemen here, not the one in the blue over there. We have, oh, I forgot we won that this year. Nice little trophy. We got our field and our entire work area back here. VRC, we build, code, design, and run robots in a big 2v2 competition all over the state. This is where kids can learn how to engineer, how to work around problems, how to code using blocks, Python, and C++, and just how to have fun.
Okay, Mr. Johnson, so what made you first want to start teaching in this field?
You know, it's a good question. I don't really know, to be honest. I've always liked working. I've always liked to build things and a wide variety of things, whether it's building houses or tearing apart an engine, stuff like that. That was always an interest to me as a young person. And then, you know, growing up on a small farm, working with my dad, and I worked with my grandpa doing a lot of these different things. So then was always just like curiosity of knowledge and stuff like that. And then, you know, the stuff that I learned from my dad and my grandparent, you know, I always felt like, you know, maybe I can help out other people and teach them how to do this stuff. So I think it was kind of a combination of all that stuff, and yeah, so it just kind of worked out. And
that makes a lot of sense. Because I feel like a lot of these students also get that same thing. Like they have that will to learn and do hands-on work. I've noticed like a lot of these students have that just drive.
Yeah.
Which is like a really good thing. I remember in your class, like whenever we were on the house, I always tried to do all the hard work and get it done. Like trying to get when we were doing siding, I was trying to get that as fast as I get it done, you know, because I've done some of that work on my own time with my parents. Like you said, makes sense. You've done it before, had the passion.
Yeah, for sure. And I think that's one of the great things about our CTE program here and our shop program is, you know, we're trying to work with the kids that maybe work a little bit better, hands-on type stuff, and you know, maybe math and science aren't their favorite things, but you know, you get them into an area where they can work and build and see the accomplishments of what they're doing, you know, and then that learning just ignites the other stuff, and then we can infuse the math and the science into that concept so they learn that very well.
Yeah, that's a great thing. A lot of students will always ask, like, well, why am I learning this? Well, then you take it over to the shop and you're actually using all the math that you've practiced in other classes, you've learned and everything. It's a really great feeling that feeling.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, and that's what we're trying to do, and you know, get kids excited about careers and get kids excited about opportunities that are out there in life. So it's it's really good to have this program.
So you also the robotics coach, well.
Yeah, we got robotics shirts on this shop. They look good.
Yeah. So how did that all start up?
Well, when I was teaching, we had this opportunity to get a grant to get a couple robots and get started with that. And that was like 2009-ish or something like that, many years ago. And I was actually at a different school at the time. But now that's kind of taken off, and I've always really enjoyed that. I find that another great extracurricular, like basketball, football, baseball, whatever you want to be. It's an opportunity for kids to go compete in something different than, you know, where they get to apply their mind and their physical abilities to build and be mechanical and tactile in a situation different than athletics, or maybe athletics is it's another opportunity for them to compete and be involved. So it's been a great opportunity for our kids here. We've done very well. I've been here, this is my 10th year here at Winnie Mags, and we've done the state tournament every year. I'm really proud of that, but mostly proud of the kids, the effort they put into it, you know, and the learning in the background, the mechanical part, the programming part, you know, learning how to put together block language and stuff like that to make your robot move is pretty cool too. So, you know, there's a lot to that, and those are all skills that are required in today's workforce, and so it's just great that we have fun activities that also promote skills that are going to be needed.
I like that a lot, actually, about the robotics program, because obviously this is more something manual labor with the coding language and everything. That's what actually kind of inspired me to go into the field I want to go into, which is computer programming.
Perfect.
Because I was always fascinated by how you can take a thing that has has nothing in it, you know. It's just a shell you made, and you can make it do all these amazing things with it. Even autonomously is a big thing, where you click a button and it does all this huge action without no hands-on action. You're not touching it at all.
Yeah, and you didn't even realize you're doing it because it was a fun activity.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
So that's what's really cool about it. So.
It's a great field that inspires a quad passion.
Yeah, for sure.
That's pretty much it. Thank you.
Well, thank you guys, and I really appreciate our school support of our program that we have here. I really appreciate our kids that we have here. We have a lot of great kids, a lot of exciting stuff, and that keeps me coming back here every day so I get a chance to work with these guys and build and create some wonderful things. So, thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
This has been a Winnie Mac Media Production broadcast.